Curly hair, don't care. Hey guys, Taylor here. And before I get started talking about today's topic, I just want to point out that this topic could not have come at an even more coincidental time because on Friday morning, I may have broken my pinky toe. So once upon a time on Friday morning at around 7 o'clock a.m. when I was about to go downstairs, my pinky toe and the wall collided. Reason being, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. But don't worry guys, my toe is starting to feel a little bit better and I've been taping it up and resting it a lot. So if you guys see my left leg a little bit raised, or if you even see it at all during this video, I apologize in advance. I'm just trying to heal my broken toe. So before I filmed, edited, and uploaded the Lazy Day video, I posted a selfie on my Facebook page. And if you guys want to follow my Facebook page, I went ahead and put a link down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and check me out and like my page. And I asked you guys if you had any guesses as to what type of video I was filming. One of you said attention and focus. Even though that was not the subject of the video, I think that is a really good topic to discuss, a really good topic to talk about. So my friends, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Attention and focus. So I was having a hard time trying to kind of come up with a way of how to talk about this. But then I went ahead and consulted my mom, and then after consulting with her, I kind of have an overall idea of what I want to say and how I should address it. I personally have an attention span of a 3-year-old. I am very easily distracted. I'm honestly probably the most easily distracted person you guys will ever meet. I'm being dead serious. I mean, I am so easily distracted by the tiniest little things that it's flat out ridiculous. So when I was diagnosed with autism, I was also diagnosed with ADD and ADHD. And when autism and ADHD go hand in hand together in your head, I'm just gonna tell you from personal experience, it is not the very best combination. It's a very horrible combination. Here's why. Because with ADHD and ADD, you already get out of focus. You already get easily distracted. It's normal. But when you add in autism and those little sensory messages that it tries to feed into your brain all the time, it causes more of a distraction and you get more and more messed up and more easily distracted. I know, it's crazy. So before I started on my ADHD medication, which I'll go into that, I was really not paying attention and not really focusing that well. I was always distracted. I wouldn't pay attention to my teacher. I wouldn't even focus on my schoolwork. I would be focusing on my drawings. I would be watching the leaves blowing off the trees. I would be watching the cars moving by the window. I would watch the raindrops fall off the roof. I was a very easily distracted, out of focus kid. When my mom saw that this was really affecting my grades, she decided to put me back on an ADHD medication. So in middle school and up until near the end of 9th grade, I didn't have an ADHD medication and it was a distraction-filled nightmare. And because of my ADHD and autism, my grades went down. And all those distractions will help me escape in my own world. I'm not going to get too much in depth of my own world today. We'll discuss my own world at a different time where I feel a little bit more comfortable talking about it. But when an autistic person feels stressed or if they feel really, really uptight, they slip away from reality and they go into their own world where they know they feel. So I have the reality world, which is the world we are in right now, and then I have my own world where I could slip into at any time. So as I've said, when my mom saw that it negatively affected my grades, she decided to put me back on an ADHD medication. I remember being against and very hostile to being put back on an ADHD medication because I remembered my previous experience and my mom kept constantly telling me about it, that I didn't want to eat, and I grew very, very skinny to the point where she was really concerned about my health and concerned about the fact that I wasn't eating. So my doctor put me on this prescription medication that I'm still taking to this day, and honestly, it helps me a lot. It helps me stay focused a little bit more. It helps me keep paying attention a little bit more. It helps me stay focused a little bit more. It helps me stay on task. And it helps me not be so easily distracted. And on top of that, I get hungry. I want to eat, which was something that cannot be said when I took the previous ADHD medication. I do think that autism has a part in helping you stay off task and help you not focus because of these sensory images I get all the time. But unfortunately, there is no medication to help control and cure autism which for the record, I do not want, by the way. I do not want to cure. I do not want to be treated. I just want to be accepted. Just throwing that out there. But even if there was a medication to help control my autism, I really wouldn't want it. I love the ADHD medication that I am on now, and it helps me stay focused and on task. And just like all types of medicine out there, it wears off. So what helps me stay focused and what helps me keep paying attention? I know some of you have grudges against having an ADHD medication, but honestly, for me personally, having an ADHD medication in me really helps. I'm more better off on a medication than I would be off being on the ADHD medication that I'm on. It helps me become more on task, help me stay more focused, and help me keep paying attention to what I'm doing. And if I'm not on the medication, I'm very hyper, very easily distracted, and I'm more off task. But if you don't have an ADHD medication, or if you have grudges against ADHD medication, which I fully understand, then the best thing that you can do is to constantly keep telling yourself where you are, what you need to do, and help you stay on task. And if you're a parent watching this and if you don't have an ADHD medication for your child, just talk to their teachers about it. Tell them that they're easily distracted and you have some grudges against ADHD medications and you need them to constantly remind their kid to stay focused and to keep paying attention and to stay on task. And with me not being a doctor, that's about, I think, the only general advice I could give. But I do wish I could give you guys more advice and more insight in this topic, because this is such a great topic to talk about. It is a relatable topic to talk about because my ADHD and my autism go hand in hand when it comes to not being able to focus and not being able to pay attention and always keep being off task. It's such just general broad thing that it's really a little bit hard to kind of go in depth a little bit, but I really hope I've done that for you guys in this video. I really hope so. Well guys, that's it for this video. Go ahead and give it a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also in the comments below, tell me about your experiences with attention and focus. What helps you kind of stay on task? What helps you keep being focused? What helps you keep paying attention? I would love to hear your responses below. Who knows, you might be able to help somebody. And finally, as always, if you like my videos and want to see more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Well guys, that's it for now. Until next time, bye bye.